When white light falls on any object, what happens? You know that white light is made up of many wavelengths. That means light of many wavelengths. So when it falls on an object, it interacts with it, and what happens is that some part of that light is absorbed, some part is reflected, and some part is transmitted. Now, the color that you see is the wavelength, or rather, I will say the part of the light that is reflected. That causes you to see the color that you are getting to see. Like when you are seeing the color over here of my dress or maybe of the curtain behind me, it depends on the light that is reflected, the wavelength of the light that is getting reflected. As per classical theory, light was considered to have wave nature. But there are certain phenomena like black body radiation where it was not much clear why there is variations in the theoretical assumption and the practical nature of a wave, of the intensity of the light that is getting emitted when a body is getting heated. Black body is a body which is considered to absorb all the radiations that is incident on it. And it has been seen that the wavelengths of the light that are very low, they don't have much intensity, but the wavelength of the light that is in between, maybe some light with a particular wavelength is having huge intensity, and that is considered to be lambda max. And the wavelengths of light that is having high value, the intensity of those lights are also found to be very less. This was the practical observation. But as per theoretical concept of classical physics, what was it? There was lot of variation seen in the classical assumption to the practical observation, the practical plot near the low wavelength region. All these things, what gave birth to the particle nature of the light that was given by Max Planck, and that had resolved the contradiction in the nature of the plot of the theoretical concept and the practical. We are going to discuss about all these things in today's session. This is what I was telling. Let us see, when white light is getting incident on any body, what is happening? See, white light is having various wavelengths, we know. So some part of it gets absorbed, some are reflected, and rest are transmitted. The part which is getting, or the wavelength of the reflected light, gives you to know the color of the object or what you see. Now, what happens when a body is heated? When a body is heated, it is seen to emit, or rather, it emits various wavelengths of light or radiations. These radiations, they can range from 0 to infinity. Okay, they are the possible wavelengths. But yes, the amount of these wavelengths may not be same. It may vary. So for that reason, this was the nature of the plot. See, when it is intensity, or how much of the light is emitted against the wavelength is being plotted, it is seen that at lower wavelength, the intensity is very, very less. And at higher wavelength, again, the intensity is very, very less. But it will never become zero. Actually, it never becomes zero. Now, it is seen that at a particular wavelength, say this is the wavelength, the maximum value of the intensity gives how much of this light is emitted. That means not all the wavelengths are emitted equally. There is some wavelength or one wavelength which is emitted to the maximum extent, and that gives you the color. Okay, the maximum amount of radiation that gets emitted at a particular temperature, we get to see that color at that temperature. That is what I said. Now, what is a black body? Black body is something that absorbs all the light, all the radiations that are incident on it. ये ना तो अब रिफ्लेक्ट करेगा ना ही ट्रांसमिट करेगा, बल्कि क्या करेगा, ये पूरा का पूरा लाइट जो इंसिडेंट है इसके ऊपर पूरा एब्जॉर्ब कर जाएगा. तो if I plot intensity versus lambda max as per theoretical concept and as per the actual observation, I get to see two different nature of the plot. Practical observation में at lower wavelength region the intensity almost it is nothing, it's very minimum value. Now it goes to the, if you go to the higher wavelength region, there also you see the intensity is decreasing and decreasing. लेकिन एक लैम्डा तो ऐसा रहेगा जिसका इंटेंसिटी बहुत ही ज्यादा होगा, मैक्सिमम होगा, और जिसके लिए ये क्या है, लैम्डा मैक्स. लेकिन थियोरिटिकली वेव नेचर को कंसिडर करते हुए क्या देखा जाता है कि लैम्डा का वैल्यू जब बहुत ही कम है, दैट मीन्स व्हेन लैम्डा इज लेस, इसका इंटेंसिटी जब ये वेव नेचर कंसिडर करोगे, क्लासिकल थियरी को कंसिडर करोगे, तो यू सी देयर इज लॉट ऑफ वेरिएशन एंड द वेरिएशन इज हाईलाइटेड विथ येलो. So classically it was considered that light is wave in nature, and so this results in the difference in the theoretical plot to that of the actual plot. But classical theory is at par with the theoretical plot. So this variation, lot of variation is seen in the nature of the plot at the lower wavelength region. The lower wavelength region is showing lot of variation. Okay, so classical concept of wave nature of light actually needed modification, and this modification was seen in Max Planck's quantum theory, where Planck has assumed that light, Planck ने क्या बोला कि देखो भाई light क्या है, वो packets of energy है, और ये इस पैकेट्स ऑफ एनर्जी को क्या बोला जाता है, ये पैकेट्स ऑफ एनर्जी क्वांटम है. सो एज पर मैक्स प्लैंक इन हिज क्वांटम थियरी, लाइट इज मेड अप ऑफ पैकेट्स ऑफ एनर्जी, दैट इज क्वांटा. ठीक है, क्वांटा क्या है, प्लूरल है, और सिंगुलर क्या है, क्वांटम है. एंड ही सेड दैट सी वेव नेचर में कैसा था, अगर वेव नेचर में वॉट एवर इज द टोटल फ्रीक्वेंसी, मानिए 400 हर्ट्ज का, 500 हर्ट्ज का कोई फ्रीक्वेंसी है इसका, एज पर प्लैंक ही सेड कि भाई वेव नेचर नहीं, पार्टिकल नेचर को कंसिडर करते हुए ये जो एनर्जी है लाइट का, ये फ्रीक्वेंसी को इस कांस्टेंट से आप मल्टीप्लाई करोगे तो टोटल एनर्जी यू विल गेट. सो ही हैज गिवन द रिलेशन E इज इक्वल टू h न्यू, लेकिन ये पर क्वांटा के लिए था, पर क्वांटा माने क्वांटम. ठीक है, तो पर क्वांटा के लिए था. ओके, सो he said this light actually has particle nature, और उसका पर क्वांटा एनर्जी क्या है, h nu के बराबर है. So the assumption of Max Planck that E is equal to h nu and the energy of per quanta finally correlated the theoretical observation to the real observation. As per the modern concept, light has dual nature. लाइट हैज डुअल नेचर, पार्टिकल भी है और वेव भी है. ठीक है, तो दिस इज द क्वेश्चन दैट इज गिवन टू यू फॉर कोरिलेटिंग द कॉन्सेप्ट. What is the energy of a quantum of light of wavelength this? Wavelength is provided lambda. अब इसका पार्टिकल नेचर और वेव नेचर दोनों है, तो हम इसको लिख सकते हैं E is equal to h nu. Nu is the frequency. सो हालांकि फ्रीक्वेंसी नहीं दिया है, लेकिन वी नो न्यू इज इक्वल टू सी बाय लैम्डा, तो इसको प्लेस करके वी कैन फाइंड आउट द आंसर. बी केयरफुल रिगार्डिंग द यूनिट्स. अगर आपको आंसर जूल में चाहिए तो इसको आपको मीटर में कन्वर्ट करना है, 700 इंटू 10 to the power of -9 मीटर. Now this is an organized notes which I have actually made for you people, where whatever I have said is jotted down in an elaborate manner. Let us have a quick glimpse of it. What is black body radiation? I said that absorbs all the radiation that is incident on it, light or heat. Okay, so and it does not reflect or transmit. That is known as black body radiation. Okay, so another thing, even though it's called a black body, it can glow when hot. What are the key points? A black body absorbs all wavelengths of electromagnetic radiation. It emits radiation depending only on its temperature, not its color or material. Now the hotter, this is important, the hotter the black body, the shorter the wavelength of radiation it emits. इसीलिए आपने देखा होगा कि आयरन रॉड को हीट करते हुए उसका कलर चेंज हो जाता है ना, रेड हॉट होता है, फिर उसके बाद कभी कभी लगता है कि वो व्हाइटिश लग रहा है. Why is it so? Because see, hotter the black body, shorter is the wavelength. For that reason, I have given you this, that to check the wavelength, shorter wavelength means these regions, we go to this side, then the wavelength becomes shorter. So red से color change कैसे हो रहा है? Orange region में red region, फिर orange region, फिर yellow region, it goes down. Okay, now see some daily life examples I have given where you can see certain phenomena. These phenomena related to the concept. Iron rod, which I said, electric stove, sun is an example of almost a perfect black body. Kya hai? That also I have given you. You will go through the notes. Why is, yes, let me tell you, go through the notes means I'm not talking about the video part. The video part is for your better understanding explanation part. In the description part, you will get the entire notes. Please click on it and get access to the note part. Why is black body radiation important in physics? Classical physics, and that gave birth to the classical physics ka contradiction kya hai? To solve this, Max Planck introduced the quantized energy concept, quantum theory, the quantum physics. That is what I have mentioned here. Problem with the classical physics. What was the problem? That is mentioned over here. Why? Because they expected, they means what? That time physicist in the 19th century expected that as temperature increases, energy would increase continuously for all wavelength. But their calculations predicted that a black body should emit infinite energy at high frequency. That means कम wavelength में theoretical plot जो आपने देखा शुरुआत में, it goes to a steep to intensity. इसके classical assumption से ये था जिसको बोला गया है क्या? Ultraviolet catastrophe, which was not possible. Next came Planck's quantum solution. Of course, it was a solution to it. I told you about this. Energy is not continuous, but comes in small packets, which is quanta. Instead of allowing any amount of energy, he said, atoms can only absorb or emit energy in whole multiples of what? H nu. Okay, so it was E is equal to H nu. That's why it is written here. It gave birth to quantum physics. How it solves the problem? Because high frequency light means what? Has high energy. Okay, and it's harder for atoms to emit such radiation. They can't do it unless they have enough energy to emit a full quantum. The physics viewpoint and the chemistry viewpoint, how it goes. In the chemistry viewpoint, atoms and molecules have discrete energy level. You have seen so many times that if n is equal to 1 has a particular energy, n is equal to 2 has a particular energy. That means the orbits are having different energy, discrete energy. When you heat, the electrons jump from a lower energy to a higher energy, and when they radiate or emit that much amount of energy, they return to the lower energy level. And the radiations depends on the color of the light it is emitting that you get to see. Thus, black body radiation results from a collection of atoms emitting various frequencies as their electrons change level, all governed by quantum rules. That is, when they are emitting radiation, it is again in the form of packets only. Okay, so this was the summary. What was the classical viewpoint? What is the quantum viewpoint? And then I gave analogy to understand that as per the classical viewpoint, you have seen a ramp, no? So when you stand anywhere on the ramp, you don't get any difference. Any energy it is, it's a continuous. But when you stand in staircase on steps, the staircases are assumed to have different energy levels, and each are packets. Okay, so black body radiation only comes from the steps, not from the ramp. Okay, so this is where I told what is a perfect black body. If it can absorb all the electromagnetic radiation, be it heat or light forms, that is incident on it, regardless of the wavelength or the angle, then it is called perfect black body. Okay, it reflects nothing, so it absorbs all. Now, key principles, key characteristics were what? Perfect black body, absorption 100%, reflection 0, transmission 0, emission, yes, emits maximum possible radiation for its temperature, of course. Okay, so transmission is almost 0, but emission maximum possible radiation for its temperature. Okay, so these are the characteristics. Black body and temperature ka, when it is a perfect black body, so when a perfect black body is heated, at low temperature it is red, at a higher temperature orange or yellow, and then it goes to a higher temperature, it becomes bluish white type of color it gets. Okay, this change in color is due to the black body radiation, and it depends only on temperature. Now the real life approximations, how we can give a demo. Okay, here I said suppose anyone wants to give a demo, so karenge kaise? ब्लैक बॉडी रेडिएशन को एक्सप्लेन कैसे करेंगे? यू कैन टेक अ क्लोज बॉक्स पेंटेड ब्लैक inside with a small hole, and what happens? That actually any light entering this hole gets trapped, because it's a very small hole, very small open face, so any light entering the hole gets trapped and absorbed. Okay, so it gets trapped and absorbed, so very little can escape. So this is the maximum possible I will say approximation that can be done with the demo, and this is an example of explaining a black body for teachers also. Those who want to use it as a teaching aid can use this. A filament lamp, yes, that is also an example. This is the plot which I was thinking of sharing, so I shared it. That is variation of intensity with wavelength in the radiation emitted by a black body. Okay, when the temperature is increased, what is happening? There is a point where the lambda I am getting at a maximum intensity at a higher temperature. So this becomes your lambda max. Okay, this becomes your lambda max. And see that the intensity at the lower wavelength region is almost very less. At higher also it's almost very less. When the temperature is increased, this lambda max is becoming what? Is getting maximum intensity. Okay, so this is about black body radiation. So I think the difference in the nature of the plot is sorted out. What is an ideal black body? How the procedure of heating of an object giving various colors at different temperature is understood. So thanks for watching, all of you.